One of the earliest cracks in my theological wall came when I read a book called Judaism and Christianity, The Differences by Trudy Weiss Rosemarin. Among other things, the book showed that Jesus failed to fulfill the messianic prophecies of the Hebrew Bible. I really didn't like it, but she made a good case, part of which hinged on the idea that Judaism never imagined a Messiah who is God incarnate. Indeed, the idea would have been vulgar and blasphemous to first century Jews. She also went through the specific prophecies showing either complete failure or Christian misinterpretation or outright misrepresentation. The lamb, for instance, did not lie down with the lion. There was no 1,000 years of peace. Jesus didn't restore the kingdom of David. Israel did not achieve victory in battle over its enemies, etc. And there is no talk in the Hebrew Bible of a second coming, where the Messiah takes care of all the stuff he left undone the first time around. As time went on, I became a bit of a skeptic. I didn't even realize it at the time, but one of the things I started to do was take a little more critical look at Jesus. That's not easy to do when you live in a society which has so revered the man, to the point where people have used violence against anyone questioning his divinity or the value of his teachings. I mean, he is the Lord, right? Capital T, capital L. When I finally did look at Jesus critically, it suddenly hit me. Jesus is kind of a dick, and a bit of an ignoramus too. He tells people to hate their family members, and says he's come to pit mother against daughter. He says he didn't come to bring peace, but rather a sword, and he was not around, folks. Hashtag overachiever. He told people this horrible story about the ending of the world, the apocalypse, and said it wouldn't be long before all hell was breaking loose, literally. He lied to people about the power of prayer. He told his followers that they'd have all kinds of magical powers to do amazing things, greater things than he did, and it was all bullshit. He was a totally vindictive prick, too. He once killed a tree because it wasn't producing fruit out of season and he was hangry. Instead of miraculously getting fruit off this tree, he cursed the tree, killing it, like the tree had personally offended him. What a friggin' tree. Of course, there's a great lesson in that, isn't there? Don't let fruit trees disappoint you. You go full Jesus on their asses if they even think of disappointing you. The real question here is, why have we not banned all non-perennial fruit trees? Is this a Christian nation or not? Of course, that's not the worst of it. Jesus once cast a bunch of devils into a drift of pigs, 2,000 pigs by one account. This caused them to drown violently in the sea. Aside from the blatant cruelty, Jesus just screwed someone out of their 2,000 pigs. I don't know the price of pigs circa 32 CE or whatever, but I'll bet some guy was out a pretty penny. And quite possibly a really good sheepdog. Good shepherd, my ass. What's my point with all of this? You read the title, didn't you? He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy. Hey everyone, thanks again for watching. It's been a tough couple of weeks, hasn't it? Well, months. Years, really. Anyway, I thought it might be helpful and soothing to do this begging segment in ASMR mode. Although I'm calling it ASMRD, because MRD, get it? Like Mr. D? Okay. Anyway, if you enjoy these videos and you'd like to keep them coming, Actually, I don't care if you enjoy them. Why handicap myself, right? If you'd like to keep these videos coming, and really who wouldn't, take one of the inner tubes to patreon.com/Mr. Deity and become a patron. For as little as $1 or $10 per video, you can help support your weekly fix of enlightening content done with just the right amount of humor. And let me tell you, it's not easy to get that mix just right. I've messed up the percentages before, and it is not pretty. You really do need my level of experience and expertise to get things right consistently. Again, patreon.com/Mr. Deity. The link is in the description below. Oh, that was loud. Sorry. Okay, so now with that out of the way, let's see about that soothing I promised. earlier today I had a drumstick. Ice cream is one of my Hercules heels, but I thought the wrapper the drumstick came in might be very soothing, so let's try that. Oh, that was nice, wasn't it? Now, you really have to appreciate this one because it's 95 degrees here in Los Angeles, but I'm doing this for you. I really like the way this pillow sounds when you rub it just so. Actually, it's more of a scratching. Okay, this one is for all the dog lovers. Sorry, she needs a bath, but... And finally, I'm going to softly play some chords which are alternately soothing and dissonant. Breathe in with the first and out with the second. Well, I hope that helped. Thanks again for watching, and to everyone who has already helped out, you know what I'm going to say. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll see you again next week with a video for Monty Python fans. How about that?